Alright, this video is going to be a little bit of an instructional video, but more of a demo video. I'm not going to get into too much detail on some things, but the things that I feel that I need to, I will. These are going to be the basic moves that you're going to want to know for like a first stripe on a white belt. Most important things that you want to know before a competition, and really a lot of the basic submissions that you could use in either submission grappling or mixed martial arts or just rolling in practice. Alright, so we're going to start from guard. A lot of my basic attacks are going to come from here. So, first thing I want to think about in guard is where their arms are, alright? I always picture a center line down my body, alright? If they cross that line with their arm, I have an arm bar. Alright, so what I want to do for that, I'm going to turn this way, is first thing I got to control that arm. Alright, so whether or not, if they move their arm or if I take it and put it here myself, alright, I want to control the tricep by reaching under this over here and grabbing right under his deltoid. I want to pinch my elbow down, right? I want to keep it really tight. I'm going to open my guard up. This foot's going to go right in his hip, and this foot over here is going to come up really high. All right, I want to be able to throw him off balance. All right, if I want, I can grip over here too, make it a little bit more tight. I'm going to take this hand, push the head away. It's really important. I don't want to go for an arm bar without that, because he's going to see this leg coming a mile away. All right, I want to make it uncomfortable for him. And there's a lot less space that I'm offering when I push that head out of the way. Alright? Once I'm over here, it's time to finish the move. I'm going to pinch my knees together. I'm going to hip up. And I'm going to pull the arm down. Sometimes we land over here. Sometimes we stay on top. Alright? So one more time with that arm bar. One of the most common moves, the most important moves you got to know. Alright? Control this arm on the other side of your body. Pinch that elbow down. Open your guard up. This is going right in the hip over here. This is coming up high. Alright? Push the head away, get this leg over, and I'm just going to bridge up, pinch my knees together, and I always want to thumb towards the ceiling. Alright? Next, another popular move you're going to see in MMA a lot is the triangle choke. Alright, so he's going to be in my guard. There's various ways to set this up. I'm just going to put him in one really quick to see what it looks like. Over here, to explain this move, I'll loosen it up right now, just for the video, but I want to clamp this over here. When I do that, it's putting pressure on his arm and his shoulder right into his carotid artery. Alright? So it's called a triangle choke because we're making an upside down triangle with our legs. Alright? So to set this up, there's different ways, but the thing that you want to think about is one arm inside your legs, the other arm out. Alright? My personal favorite is to grab an overhook. Alright, so I'm going to control this over here with this overhook. It's really hard for him to pull out if I try to pull out. Now, especially if I grab my own gi or if I grab onto his lapel over here, gives me even tighter grip. Alright, so I have this arm isolated. I want to grip this like a bike. Alright, now notice how I open up my guard. I have my foot in the hip really similar to how I did with the arm bar. I want to control this and throw this over. Alright, so like I said earlier, I have one arm inside my legs, other arm out. Alright. Once I can get this over here, I want to take this hand, pull his upper body down. Alright. This is going to make it a lot harder for him to posture up. If I'm not pulling down, I just throw this over. Go ahead, posture up. He's out. Now posture up. If I get a good grip on my shin over here, right by my ankle, I'm good. Alright. Pull him down even tighter if I need to, and I'm going to lock this up. Alright. Again. Right over here, it's going over my foot, right where my knee bends. Alright, I don't want his arm outside, I'm going to throw it over here, so this could hit his carotid artery, and I'm going to take two hands, almost like a Muay Thai plum, I'm going to pull down at his head, and he's going to tap. If I need to adjust, I always want to be able to grab the, if I'm going to reach under a leg, the side that his hand is. Think about the arm that's trapped, he's pointing to which direction I want to go. Once I come under here and grip this leg, it's making it even tighter. It's pushing his arm in. So now I can grip again and feel the tap. Kimura. Alright, so this is a shoulder lock that you could do for mount and side control as well. Alright, I want his arm over here. Especially this is good when your opponent puts his hands on the mat. Grip it like a bike, just like before with that triangle. I'm going to sit up. Alright, now I'm gripping his wrist. This free hand that sits up and goes over his tricep through the other side is going to grip my own. All right, so once I do that, I want to drive this up all the way over here. So essentially I'm moving his hand the direction of his spine. I'm walking it up, and it's going to create a lot of pressure on his shoulder, forcing the tap. So say you get that move over here, but he blocks it. He's going to rip onto his leg, and I can't get it, I can't get it. We're going to switch to another submission, a guillotine choke. All right? I'm just going to let go. I have this arm, wrap it around the head. He's kind of setting himself up for it with his head down like this when I'm gripping, all right? It's just a quick adjustment. I go around the head. I grab my hands like an S grip, and I'm going to hip in, pull the head down, causing a tap, all right? It's going to be a painful choke. Let's see that from another angle. And you don't have to set that up from a Kimura. You can just jump for guillotine. You could do it when they shoot a takedown, but we're going over the head, S grip over here. You want to lock your guard up, hip in, and pull. You could do that with the arm trapped inside, but it makes it a little bit harder to finish. So ideally, we don't want any arms trapped. All right, so one more move that we want to do from that Kimura setup is a Kimura sweep. All right, so same thing. I'm going to reach over, but this time notice how my guard is open. I want to hook this leg over here. All right, I'll switch in a minute, but the back leg is going to generate the power to explode up. All right, I grip this Kimura, and I'm just going to bump up with my hips. And we end up from our back going on top. So let's do it facing this way. All right, I have a full guard here. I grip the arm. I pose with this leg, other leg strapping his, and I'm going to push all in one motion with this leg. Let's do it one more time. Grip the arm, open the guard, plant your foot here. Going to come up nice and high and explode off that leg. All right, so here in side control, we're going to set up a Kimura, just like the move we did in guard. Same thing, I want to grip his wrist. I want to grip my wrist, all right? There's a few different variations of finishing this move. I'll run through a couple of them. We have a flat Kimura. We basically keep him flat. We lift him up a little bit. Notice how I put my weight down on my elbow, and I put this elbow up high, just to give myself some room to walk that arm across, forcing a tap. All right, there's another step over where I come over here, pop them up like this, bring this knee down, finish it over here. And to go back on another move we did earlier, armbar for mount, all right? So same thing, we want this arm past the center line, right? So just like when we were in guard, I don't want to set up an armbar from across here, I gotta pull it this way. All right, I still want my elbow in nice and tight. I'm gonna walk these knees in, and just like we pushed the head away from before, all I really need to do is just post my hand, all right? I don't want it out here, I want it blocking space. All right, I'm gonna start to sit and turn over here, throw it over, go back again, same thing. Most important thing is isolating this arm, all right? Come up really high, get ready to sit out, because eventually we're gonna make like an L shape, all right? This leg is gonna come over the head right where my arm is. My arm right over here planted is basically setting up for that leg to go over. We're gonna sit down, just like before, knees together. You could grip across, you could pull down, you could grip your own gi. There's a lot of different variations. Knees together, thumb up, bridge up.